Precious souls. Oh, I see Dawn is here. Hi, Enchanted Vibes is here. Hi, guys. Can you hear me okay? Hello. Welcome, you precious souls. I literally just got in the door. Like I was running, so I'm a few minutes late. Apologies. I was off delivering gifts for birthdays. Enchanted Vibes, how are you holding up? Well, you know what? We're all holding our own, aren't we? I'm doing okay. How about you? How about you? Enchanted Vibes says, hi, Kat. Hello. So good to see you guys. It's been a bit on this end. I've missed you all very much. I'm just shuffling the crap out of my Osho Zen. Whew. See what comes through. I'm so grateful you're all here. Okay. I'm going to call in your higher self, your guardian angels and spirit guides, and your ancestors. I feel like sunshine and rainbows coming flip-flopping out, okay? So this feels really good right now, whatever this is. Donna says, doing better, not so moody. Good for you. Enchanted Vibes, anchoring into a rebirth of some sort. Yeah, that's the energy I'm feeling too. It's like things are shaken up, but the good stuff, okay? I don't know if you guys, hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm trying this mic because it's a little better, I think. I don't know. Took me a while to figure that out. Okay, I'm going to find out what's going on. Let's get a read on our energy. I want to find out more about whatever this is coming in. Participating with others and sharing our inner gifts. Well, hello. We've been talking about this for a while, and that's what we're trying to do, right? Share all of this beautiful stuff that's on the inside, the rainbows, the butterflies, all this wisdom, all this knowledge, sharing it with our soul family. And that's what we're doing right now. And I love you guys for it. Okay, let's look into our challenge. What is our challenge? Continue healing. But more than that, allowing ourselves to be vulnerable. It's like taking the Band-Aid off so the wounds can heal. And I think we do that really well here. I definitely think we're very vulnerable, authentic, honest, loving, supportive, non-judgmental. And that's how healing can happen. It's letting our air at our wounds, right? Not being afraid to face the shadows, even among our beautiful family, our friends here. Okay, subconsciously, Spirit, give it to me straight. What do we got? Okay, so there's two things that we're experiencing right now in our subconscious, my little soul family. We're starting to feel more at home wherever we are, okay? It's not that we need to get to some place. It's not that we have to be in a relationship of a certain kind or even a certain job. Wherever we are, we belong. So we're not chasing anything. We're not chasing happiness. We are the embodiment of whatever we want. And we always want and seek and choose happiness within, right? So we are that. We are slowing down. We're realizing wherever we are, that's where the magic is. Why do you think so many people want to be in your energy, guys? But also, we're starting to look at what are we postponing by looking backwards, right? And we've all been guilty of procrastinating or whatever the case may be because we get fixated on something, right? So we're pushing through this, which I love this. We're pushing through and we're realizing wherever we are, that's where we belong. What have we got from Donna? Being authentic is such a loving thing we can do for ourselves. Yes, for ourselves and everyone is just allowing love to flow through us with an open heart, despite whatever it is that we've been through, experienced. All of that just made us who we are. And you are very resilient. You are very powerful light workers. You are healing. You are psychic. And every time you face any of these wounds, you level up that much more. Okay? It's not the easiest journey, but kudos to each and every one of us for not falling away from this journey, for facing stuff head on and going, this is uncomfortable, but damn it, I can do this, or it wouldn't be presented, right? So let's look at your conscious mind. This is something you guys are already aware of. Donna says we should stop thinking we need to know how, why, when, and just know what hours is coming in regardless. Exactly. It's we don't know because it's stuff that our brain can't wrap its head around, which is beautiful. If you look at it this way, it takes the burden off. We just merely need to exist, stay elevated, stay happy, stay joyful, not react, but instead respond in a controlled, emotional control, listening to our intuition, and just look at what's around us and say, yes, that's for me, or no, that isn't. Once we embrace that, it takes all the burdens off. Our brain can take a little vacation. It doesn't need to figure it all out. I love that, Donna. All right, so let's look at our conscious mind. Speaking of the mind and the ego, right? What do we know already? What are we aware of? Whoa, easy. That we're courageous, that we're on this beautiful journey, that it's not about the end goal, but it's everything we do to get there, okay? That we are being receptive, waiting for, these are backwards on the camera, waiting for the next signs, we're receiving, we're in receiving mode, we're not pushing forward, we're slowing down, okay? We're just waiting to see what comes our way, and then we make decisions based on that. So we're in receiving mode, but also we could see through all the crap. So we see the bigger picture. And Enchanted Vibe says, simplify our consciousness to its impulsive nature, but with intuition and intention. Exactly. Being very mindful about where we put our attention on with intention, what we bring forward, what we're in alignment with, what we're receiving. And we're doing it courageously. And the most courageous way, I think, one of them is going in blind. We just don't know. It's like, show me how amazing this can get. We know our worth. We know what we've achieved, what we've done, how we've done it. We know what we deserve. We also know that we don't need to figure out necessarily the end goal. Just get the journey started, right? And seeing the big picture while we're doing it. So although it feels like we're blindfolded, we're very much aware. It's like third eyesight. So we can see the big picture. We know what's good for us, what's not good for us, right? Enchanted Vibe sounds like a manifestation party. Yes, it does. I like that. We're forever manifesting. Every moment we make a choice. What toothpaste do we want? Are we going to have toast or something else for breakfast? You know what I mean? It's constant. If you think about, and each time we make a choice, this is something that's wild to wrap our head around. We are choosing which timeline we want to be on. There are so many different versions of ourselves based on every single choice we make. So every time we make a choice that is in alignment with something that brings us the ultimate happiness, we're just leveling into that, leveling up. And that's why every choice matters and being mindful, right? Enchanted Vibe says 7-Eleven, that's the recipe. There you go. Oh, my clock's way over here. I keep moving stuff around. Do I just wear this like a badge? I don't have a table behind me right now. And Donna says, I know my soul dilates in the dark. The dark that tries to slow me down is seen immediately for me now. And it's amazing. Bam, exactly. Because you see beyond the illusion. It's like you're looking at the game while being in the game. That just triggered a memory of mine. This is really weird, okay? But I'm very authentic, so I'm just going to roll this out, guys. But check this out. So I was sitting on the couch last night. I was getting really drowsy, and I'm like, you should probably get your butt to bed. But since I live alone, and the dog seldom comes out to get me to say, hey, you should go to bed, I literally fell asleep on the couch before I could get up and do all the nightly rituals, right? Get ready for the next day. And I fell asleep. And at 3:33, I woke up I was looking at someone in my dream, and a snake was projected over it by my spirit guides. My spirit guides, it was a cobra. It was all like swirled up, and its face was looking at me, and their eyes were then covered by this snake's eyes. And I woke up, and it was 3:33. I kid you not. And I'm like, oh, what the hell? Cosmic Heartbeats is here. Hello. Hello, beautiful souls. Hope everyone is doing well. I am flying higher than the mountains while staying deeply rooted in the soil. Love that. That's awesome. And Janet Vibe says, hiya, Cosmic. And Donna says, I'm not afraid of a damn thing. Is that a good thing? Yes, it is. It's because you've already danced with the devil. What else is there to be afraid of? So now the devil can't get in because you don't operate out of fear. That's where this lower vibration gets in. Heavy drinking, heavy toking, heavy addictions, sex addictions, fear, insecure. Why do you think the government tries to keep us never feeling secure, always afraid, fearful? What's the next thing? Right? That's how they get control, because then we're reactive. You're a powerhouse, Donna. Enchanted Vibe says, dangerously fearless. Donna, I love it. Donna says, cosmic heart. Okay, guys, let's look at what happened just recently to give us this beautiful blessing of learning how to share with those who resonate with us, right? Oh, we finally let go of something that no longer served us. It was probably a mindset that said, well, I don't know if we fit in that group, or I don't know if I'm ready to share. I don't know if people are going to judge me, insecurities, fears, all that, right? There's a bunch here, by the way. The other thing that helped us to get to this place is realizing that that was a stepping stone where we were. It wasn't our final destination. There was another thing we had to do. So our spirit guides helped to push us forward to where we are now. We also learned the value of not suppressing our true emotions, authentic feelings, and thoughts. So that's prompting us to share more. And we released all the burdens on our back by how life is really done by those who aren't healed enough to understand the bigger picture, which you definitely see very clearly. Okay? So you're learning to have strength, confidence in sharing whatever you've got inside, because it is literally gold. It is better than gold. It is pure diamonds. It is all the greatest treasure you could ever share with anyone. And when we share, we often heal. When we try to help and heal others, we end up healing ourselves. Okay, what do we got? Donna says, warrior vibes for sure. Enchanted Vibe says, yes. Okay, guys, now we're going to find out. Let's get into the guts of this, shall we? Now we're going to find out your energy right now, currently. What are you experiencing? Come through, ancestors. Oh, unconditional love, the highest form of love. Because nothing, there are no strings attached. Right now, the beauty of who you truly are at a soul level is shining through. And the more, wherever you are, people feel it. I got goosebumps. You guys, you ramp up the energy. You bring healing wherever you are because you are pure love. Despite anything you've been through, you can see that innocent child, that spark of light in every single soul you encounter. I love it. Donna says, so many mindset energies, 90% mind and 10% people. Yeah. Oh, we've got somebody here. Buffalo Underdog, 1111. Welcome. So glad you're here. Wow. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to our little group. All right, so Spirit says it's time to let go of anything we're clinging to in the past, which I feel like we're doing. Maybe I'm actually getting the Spirit is congratulating for what we have released because it was not easy. It was part of the game, okay? You got through that level, continue to do it. Anything that doesn't resonate, why put focus on it? We don't want to relive it. We don't want to experience it again. It's like, la-di-da, turn it off. Thank you. Pull the lesson and left it, right? We also want to know what we desire and what we're denying ourselves right now because we stand in our own way. Well, I threw the card on the floor. Come on, baby. Up you go. Wow. I couldn't pick up the card. Experiencing. So we desire more experience. Experiencing. Oh, thank you, Spirit. I'm getting that we desire having the ability to be who we truly are authentically everywhere, not just with our little soul family, everywhere. You want to go hug a freaking tree to get your energy up? You'll want to do it in front of crowds. This is coming because you're creating it. So whatever we put our focus on, whatever we do and exercise and create, this is the timeline we're choosing. And in your world and my world, we could do whatever we want because we do it with good intentions. So allowing ourselves to get the most out of every experience because we don't know how much time we have. No one's going to wreck our vacation, our life. No one's going to take from our playground. If we want to do something, we no longer worry about the opinions of others because we've learned that it doesn't change a damn thing. Even in school, you look back, remember how paranoid we were that people were going to judge us and bully us? Where are they now? I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. And getting the most out of every moment of your life is your birthright. Buffalo Underdog 1111 says, thank you. Glad I found you. I'm glad you found us too. You belong here. Totally. There's no coincidences. And Donna says, just saw an orb. I'm getting so many orbs around me lately. It's exciting when I rewatch this because I don't notice when I'm talking to myself to a screen. I love this. The energy off of you guys, all of us combined when we're together, like I keep saying, if we were out on a vacation somewhere, just us experiencing everything fully. Can you imagine the magic that would happen? It happens here, and we're all over the world. There is no barrier. There are no walls. There are no miles apart. We are all existing together, exchanging energy and healing as one, and it is so powerful. All right. Wow, I just literally shuffled a different deck. Spirit, what was that all about? Oh, wow, that was really weird. And you want to know, okay, I should share. On the bottom, Queen of Swords. I'm just saying, I just shuffled this, and I wasn't even using that deck. We have developed such strong discernment. We don't need to be afraid anymore of the opinions of others. We know who we allow in our energy and who we do not. Enchanted Vibes, can't wait. I know, I hear you. I'm the same. I want us all together physically in this physical realm, shooting the breeze, talking about stuff that is oblivious and crazy and yet important and fun and prioritize and learning from each other and teaching, sharing. It's a beautiful, beautiful dream that's I know is going to be a reality very soon. Donna says you bent over to get the card and it flew over you. Okay. It doesn't surprise me. That one doesn't surprise me. I'll have to look for that. Oh, that is hilarious. All right, let's look at the key to unlocking this beautiful treasure within. Show me the key, Spirit. These beautiful souls watching. Releasing, okay, it says, remember, don't cling to the past. Releasing any more sorrows that might be trying to come up. So when we get these triggers, when we get these sorrows, they'll just randomly come up. It's like, where the heck did that come from? Don't look away. Allow yourself to bawl like a little baby into a pillow, beat on a pillow, play this happy music, because we're doing the last of the release, okay? And I think, I don't know who agrees with me, but I'm going to speak my truth. We all celebrated New Year's, the New Year's that was man-made, right? My feeling is the real New Year, confirmation on my phone, the real New Year is April 1st, April Fool's Day, right? I would love to see all of us together bringing in the true New Year, the one that wasn't tampered with. April 1st, April Fool's Day. I would love to see us all together on that day. So I'm manifesting, I'm putting it out there, and let's see what kind of magic happens. But I feel like we're doing the final release leading up to the true New Year, okay? We're releasing any other sorrow, anything holding us back, what's on the bottom of the deck, because it dropped. That's weird. Well, okay, I'm picking it back up. Because we know there's pure potential. We see the big picture. Everything's about to shift wildly, in ways that we could not figure out with our own mind. I'm seeing a lot of fives, which is a lot of change. We're just living moment to moment till then. Show me what you got. Show me what you got, life. I'm not afraid of your triggers. I'm not afraid of the fears. I'm not afraid of the sadness. I'm not afraid because I know what's waiting for me and it's going to get good. And I got massive goosebumps. I don't know what kind of energy you guys are using over there or sending, but it's potent. Oh, we've got somebody else. Okay, I'm trying to pronounce this. Serena KC. Hello, welcome. It's so great to see you here. Donna, yes. Enchanted Vibes, definitely. Oh, Enchanted Vibes says enlightening convo. I could feel a lot of power off you guys, a lot of energy, good vibes. Donna says, hello, Serena K. I'm going to say Serena K and hope I'm saying it right. Cosmic Heartbeats, I am manifesting a permanent holiday. I am ready to go outside and play, basking inside the garden of my soul. Oh, I love that. Soul of the sun. Buffalo Underdog 1111, I'm down for that. We all are. I would love to see what occurs, what unlocks when we all are together in one space. How incredible would that be? And what a time of a lifetime. I mean, the goosebumps, seriously. Chana Vibes, right before my son's birthday. There you go. Wow. Yeah. Donna says April 1st works for me. Okay, let's nail it down, guys. Let's aim for April 1st. In around there, okay? Just before or just like we want to ring it in together. I just want to see, I feel like Spirit's telling me if we were together at the rolling in of this new year, it would be freaking powerful. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I am. Buffalo Underdog says, I always get an energy at the end of March and feel that's the new year too. And that's probably why, because you're so tapped in, Buffalo Underdog. You're so tapped into Spirit. You get it. Donna, my parents' anniversary is April 1st. Oh, isn't that interesting? Wow. Serena K says, hello, glad I found your live video. I'm so glad you're here too. We all belong here. We're all gathering. We are all finding each other. We are a soul family that are meant to share gifts together. What we have to share is going to expand each other's minds. We are all open and supportive and non-judgmental here for a reason. This is our safe zone. It's our safe space. Donna says, it would be so much fun and we might just stay. I know, pack for a while or bring some cash. I agree with you. Enchanted Vibes, the breeze just kicked up outside by me. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think Spirit's on board with this. I think it's a lovely plan. I do. Okay, guys. Well, we got through that reading. Who's got questions they need answers to? And let's tap in and work together. Let's combine our energies and work together and get some answers for each other. I'll put those cards away, and now I'll get the ones with the strong discerning on the bottom here. Queen of Swords. I'm going to shake these up. So who has a question? You guys always just light up this whole space. When we're together, it's awesome. I love it. Okay, first I'm going to ask, while you guys are coming up with any questions, if you would have any, I'm going to ask Spirit, what can we expect about April 1st? Oh, Buffalo Underdog 1111. I just checked, and there will be a full moon on April 1st. Wow. I didn't even check for that. This literally is just coming up, and I'm speaking it as it's coming up, okay? That is powerful. I love that. Thanks for looking into that, Buffalo Underdog. That sounds awesome, doesn't it? Woo! I love that. I'm getting excited now. I'm going to start packing. All right, so let's find out a little bit of information. How does Spirit feel about us together April 1st? One more shuffle. Let's do it. I just feel like it'll be so powerful and it'll unlock something. That's what I'm getting. But let's see what the cards say. Can you show me, Spirit? Show me. April 1st. Yes. Look at this. See, it's like all of our inner children will be coming together. We've been independently doing this on our own because we needed to push certain energies out of our field, right? This will be like all of our inner children getting together to play together and express together, honestly, authentic, in a safe space. It's like a massive sandbox, and no one's throwing sand at us for a change, right? I love this. Oh, what have we got? Enchanted Vibe says, full moon on a beach. I agree. That would be amazing. Yeah, woohoo. No kidding. Sign me up. Oh, gosh. I'm getting so hyper. My throat chakra. Look at this. Success, moving forward quick, movement, travel, right? It's fated. So maybe this has been coming up because this is actually meant to happen. It is fated. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I've got got two kings. I've got two kings, Hermit. I'm just looking at this energy. Okay, I'm going to shake this up a bit. Let's see what else comes out. Meanwhile, think of your questions if you got any, guys. Okay, tell me more, Spirit. I want to know more about the inner child. I want to know more about the Six of Cups. Show me. Show me the magic. Yeah, because we'll finally be able to share stories with ourselves, right? With each other about what, wow, I'm seeing a whole bunch of us sharing some of the stuff that we've come up against. And what Spirit's showing me is we have all experienced similar things. It's going to unlock some truths. A lot of the readings have been saying, there's this truth coming forward. Truth, truth, truth. I think this is a part of it. It's going to unlock. It's going to connect the dots for those of us that still have missing pieces anywhere. This is intense. Buffalo Underdog 1111. I do. I want to know if my twin flame is coming back, and will we work as a spiritual team in this lifetime? Want my truth? No. I'm not saying they're not coming back. What I'm getting, and this is often the twin flame journey that nobody speaks on, is often the twin flames, they are a learning lesson. We separate, we get back together, we scrap it out, trigger each other's wounds, leave, come back, do it again, leave. It's about empowering each other. We can feel that spiritual connection. Now, this is just what's coming through for me. I'll check the cards though. We feel the spiritual connection because there is a soul tie, but the soul tie is actually meant to antagonize each other's wounds so that we learn and heal them. So they are a huge part of our development in both emotionally, physically, sure, but emotionally, spiritually, they charge us. We confront each other because we feel this tie that we don't know how to walk away from. But at the same time, they are antagonizing our inner wounds, and we're doing the same for them. So it's paramount that we have these meetings. But often, the twin flame journey doesn't end with you two staying together for good. It's that you learn from each other and show so much gratitude for the lessons you learned, even though they really triggered those wounds and you did to them too. But I'm going to ask the cards. And Donna says, question on our trip, I feel this will jumpstart our abundance that is yet to come in. Is this true? I feel yes. And that's come through a lot of readings too, but we will ask that again too on the cards. I feel like everything happens on or right after this trip. And that's why I keep talking about it. Ethereal Moonlight's here too. Question, will I get to connect more with my spirit teams and ancestors? The answer is yes, but I'll ask the cards. So we're going to go back to Buffalo Underdog, okay? Let's ask about your twin flame because I want to get some cards on this, all right? Here. No funny business. No funny business. All right. Buffalo Underdog 1111. Let's find out what's going on with your twin flame and what is the end result, okay? All right. Excuse me. Twin flame journey. Twin flame journey for... Why did I say journey? That's funny. Yeah, okay. So this is about... You two were meant to learn how to heal your abandonment issues. Wow, I got a frog in my throat here. So this is what you two are meant to do. So what you'll look at is if you look at you're always triggered because either this individual is constantly walking away, not committing. They might even have, there's abandonment issues between the two of you and codependency. Okay? Spirit, tell me more. What can we expect? Wow, that was kind of magical. Victorious, celebrated. Why? Victorious, celebrated. Tell me more. Oh, there's that discerning person. You're learning discernment because that individual might not have the best intentions. They might be very ungrounded, lack of commitment. They're not solid and they're somewhat greedy. Okay, they might have been playing off your energy. You learned strong discernment through this. You could celebrate that much. I think you were meant to learn how to do this, how to be more selective and protect your energy. Okay, what could be the outcome, Spirit? By learning that, you chose peace. Okay, you chose peace instead. You're bringing balance back into your life and peace. You are truly an earth angel. You need to know this. This is why certain people have played on your energy. They have harvested your energy. You feel drained around certain people. You are an earth angel. You are here to bring peace and balance, restore balance and peace. And with others, you've had to be very patient too. You've been tested. The outcome for you is the ultimate happiness. You will find love. I just feel that it's not with this individual. I feel like they were a learning lesson. What can we expect for as far as this relating between the twin flame and choosing yourself, choosing love? But you're going to have to make this choice, okay? This is a fated choice that we all have to make. Anybody who's got a twin flame, you need to be able to choose yourself first. If it's meant to be, they will show up and meet you where you are with the same healing. They will not be playing games. They will not be avoidant. They will not be non-committal. Either way, this is aligned for you because you're choosing to love yourself. So either way, you win, okay? Either way, the ultimate outcome, because you're breaking the cycles. That's the 10. Breaking the cycles of settling, because you've got massive discernment, strong discernment, and you're no longer feeling left out in the cold. You've learned how to be independent. You've learned how to pour into yourself, to recognize yourself. And you don't play with people that are greedy or ungrounded or non-committing, right? I got to catch up and read. I hope that makes sense to you. Buffalo Underdog. Okay, I got to read. So you guys are awesome. You're sharing. Okay, where are we? Okay, Serena K. I hope I'm saying that right. Is there any good news coming up after January for me and my family? Is there anything coming up I may need to know regarding family? Okay, we'll get to yours in a moment. Buffalo Underdog 1111. I feel him all the time, and the love keeps me going when I get down. I'm so in love, and we have been crossing paths since being young, and we never really met, but we're only one person apart. Okay, so maybe that's why I'm reading it that way. If this person has not been... See, there's a difference between a soul tie, a soulmate, and a twin flame. Twin flames, we often meet up, we break up. We meet up, we break up. We're meant to trigger each other. Not everybody has a twin flame. A soul connection, if you're talking about a divine counterpart, someone you're meant to be with, someone who's... Then this is completely different, okay? But you did learn strong discernment. I'm seeing so much success and victory. So you will align because you are somebody who's here to bring peace, harmony, and you've learned to pour into yourself and not need to lean on others. Okay, learning that you're not left out in the cold. You are wherever you belong. You are destined to have the ultimate love. Okay, look at all the cards. You're meant to have this. So whoever this person is, maybe they're still doing this healing. They might be with somebody learning about how to be more grounded, how to be more committing, how not to take from others. They might be going through this lesson. But you're right. We're only ever one relationship away, right? If we do the healing. So that's what I'm feeling. Either way, justice is on the bottom. You will find true love, and it will be somebody who is truly aligned with you because of what you've been through and what you've learned from. Okay, I got to read a little more here, guys. Sorry. At the Real Moonlight says, hope your coughs go away. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I can feel it's a difference between having my throat chakra trampled on. Right now, it's just this raspiness. It's really annoying. At the Real Moonlight. Yes, I am an earth angel too. Yes, I think we all are. That's why we're all gathered here. This is how it happens, guys. Buffalo Underdog. In 2017, we agreed to be together, and then we went into separation, and it's been a very long time. I got into a toxic relationship, and I missed him when he reached out. Okay, where did I scroll here? Come on, come back to me here. And at the Real Moonlight, you have to learn to love and pour into yourself. Yes, that's the secret. At the Real Moonlight, you know the secret. We have to take time alone, and that's one of the hardest things to do when, say, you're struggling with abandonment issues or codependency, right? We need to learn to love ourselves first, and that is, we could all say, oh, well, I love myself. No, we don't, right? Not when we're learning. We need to truly pour into ourselves, and that's when the person can find you because they're going to match your energy. They would have done that healing. Oh, we've got somebody new here. Sorry, guys, I'm taking forever reading. Donetta, if I'm reading that right. Hi, everybody. This is my first time here, and I already feel pretty good about this reader. A lot of you come here a lot, huh? She must be pretty good. You are more than welcome here anytime. You belong here. We all meet here, and we get new people all the time because you're a part of our soul family. If what we're saying resonates with you, you belong here, and you're just as much a part of our group as anybody. So welcome. Other real Moonlight, love is not from your partner, it's from yourself. Exactly. And eventually we get a partner that we don't need, but we desire sharing our fullness, our full love with, right? Okay. Buffalo Underdog 1111. I feel like I missed out on him. No, you didn't miss out on anything. Anything that is truly meant for you, you absolutely cannot miss out on. I'm telling you, I got goosebumps, spirits in the house, and saying, you never miss out on anything. There might be more healing for you to do, or there might be more healing for your true divine counterpart to do. Set intentions, and if it's prayer or whatever it is that you do, and set intentions saying, thank you, I'm pouring all my love into myself. I'm grateful for the people I've learned lessons from. These individuals that were unhealed in the past, they were building you into the best version of yourself. You're grateful that your soulmate, your divine counterpart, is finding strength to do the same, to go within and heal these inner wounds and face these triggers, and you will find each other. It's about taking the focus off of needing somebody else and pouring it into yourself and being so grateful that you are so strong and resilient that you're proving to yourself, you've got this, because that's what it takes. And it's easier said than done, but it is something that we do. And it's a part of the journey, right? It's a part of the journey. So well said, the real Moonlight, bang on. Buffalo Underdog 1111. I feel like I missed out. Okay, no, we just said you didn't. The real Moonlight says, hi, Donetta. Welcome. Yes, welcome. And the real Moonlight, this is my second time here. Host is amazing. Thanks. I'm amazing because you guys are amazing. And we all support each other, non-judgmental. We speak our truth. This is our safety zone. And we're like wild attack dogs if somebody comes on and tries to throw a wrench in it, right? Ethereal Moonlight says, I love the vibe here. Danetta, thanks, Ethereal Moonlight. And Donna says, once you tap into your discernment and know what you believe regarding your self-worth, I scrolled. Then you will see what you need to. Exactly. We need to have discernment. People that drain you, they're not for you. It could be family, friends, lovers, spouses. If they drain you or hold you back, they are not for you. I had to cut out so many people out of my life. So many. But as soon as I did, bammo, I started having real soul family show themselves to me. And now I feel whole. I feel like I've met the people that resonate with me, but I had to make room first. It's a faith walk, right? Okay, where am I? I'm sorry, I owe you guys some questions here. I'm trying to read really fast. I'd love to find out, I'm going to figure this out, how the comments show up and stay up here so I don't have to read them all out loud. Donis, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Buffalo Underdog says, we have lived parallel lives. Yes, we're all connected. You're so true. You're so right. Donna says, Donetta, this is a great place of love and truth and support. And Enchanted Vibe says, not a question, but I'll take a sneak peek at next week. I want to know too. So I'm going to get all these questions. I'm just going to get on it. Buffalo Underdog says, I've been in hermit mode for a while, focused on self, pouring in, doing the shadow work, and love it. Good for you. Then this is coming in, okay? Everything you deserve is coming in. That's what it takes. Danetta says, thanks, consciousness, Donna. Thanks, consciousness, soul 144. Sorry, I'm so used to saying Donna. Danetta says, thank you. I feel welcome. You are. Reverend's here. Reverend One Horn. Good evening, beautiful. Hey, chat. So good to see you too. Thanks for coming back. Buffalo Underdog says, soulmate for sure. Thank you for the information on flames. Didn't know the difference. We all learn it. A lot of people think, and then you get readers that say, oh, you're twin flames. So you automatically assume that toxic individual that triggered the heck out of you is who you're supposed to be with. It's like, no. Okay, I'm going to go back here because I owe some questions. I just have to find it. I'm sorry, guys. Where were the questions? I had everybody's questions and I should have... Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh my gosh, I might have to get you to ask your question, copy and delete your questions again. Yikes. There were quite a few. Okay, I'm just scrolling for a sec. You guys, I love the way that you talk and you love on each other and support each other. So I'm just trying to find the questions. So we did what would happen about April 1st. And then we did the twin flame question. Oh, thanks for being patient with me, guys. I love that there's a full moon in April. Wow, love it, love it, love it. Did the twin flame. And Donna, question on our trip. I feel this will jumpstart. Okay, so we did a bit on that, but I want to do more about the trip. Will this jumpstart? I literally split to this. I'm taking it. Yes, that trip, I think we're 100% right. It triggers something. It unlocks something because our energies come together. Everything starts to pour in, the abundance and everything. Also, truly being celebrated by many. Okay, success and on our highest timeline. And we're going to give birth to something. There's something that's going to happen, like unlock. So I'm taking that. I hope you guys are okay with that. That's what I feel with the trip. Also, we had from Ethereal Moonlight, will I get to connect more with my spirit teams and ancestors? Absolutely. I feel like the more it's a muscle, you just keep practicing and practicing, it'll become so fluid. Sometimes I catch myself, not that I really care, but I'll talk out loud because I could feel them come through and I'm like, oh yeah. And then I'm talking out loud and I'll be out shopping and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm talking to my tribe in the sky, right? They give more than just signs and synchronicities. And some of these signs, like on the clock, where's the clock? Oh, they told me to look, 7:44. Okay, so it's not just our angels and ancestors leaving them. It's also our higher self, which sees all. It's our future self. What sign and synchronicity, what hint, what crumb would be left for you to follow by your future self? Because this is what is happening. Put the cards down, Kath, you're channeling. Sorry, guys. We're leaving ourselves hints. So what would your future self, leave for you to see so that you step it up and get the best version, the best, happiest life? Because this is also what's happening. With the 744, learning how to be trustful and open and develop openness, even though we've been burned so many times, because the right people are trying to come in and align with you. Also, the 2 4s, that's double foundation. It's time to do things step by step, because if we try to skip steps, we're going to fall back down the ladder, right? And the 2 4s equal 8, which is calling in our power and abundance. So calling in our power from every person, place, thing, existence, every experience, every timeline, every dimension, everything seen and unseen, known and unknown, calling it back because that belongs with us. It's for our use only. So it is, right? So it is. All right. Let me get another question here. Sorry, guys. Trying to keep up. At the Real Moonlight, will I get to connect more with my spirit team? Yeah, okay. So we touched on that. Keep practicing, keep talking. They're always listening. They're always responding, okay? Always responding. So just get to know how they talk to you. Sometimes it's numbers on a clock. You will find a way. Keep practicing, and it'll get stronger and stronger to the point where it's so fluid. Like I said, you'll be out shopping and talking to them, and it'll feel normal. Serena K, is there any good news coming up after January for me and my family? Is there anything coming up that I may need to know regarding family secrets, paperwork I've not been told about? Thank you. Okay, well, we're going to go deep for that, aren't we now? What do we need to know for Serena K? What do we need to know? Family secrets. What's coming up? Anything being unlocked? What's happening in the dark? That's what I want, Spirit. Tapping in exclusively to her higher self, guardian angels, spirit guides. What is it that's in the dark right now that's going to come to light for January? January. I just heard February and I don't know why, but we'll see what comes through. All right. What do we need to know for January? Or February? What do we need to know? Just tell us what's going on behind the scenes. Something's coming to light. Somebody's doing some investigating. So there's somebody looking deeper, doing some investigating into something. What else do we need to know about the spirit? What's being investigated? Tell me more about the Nine of Cups. Something that was meant to find its way to you. Oh, my ears are ringing really loud. Something you've been left out of, or you felt left out of, is coming. It's going to make itself right. It could be financial. This could be financial, but either way, you felt very left out of, cut out of this. It was something that was meant for you. What is going to be the final outcome? What is going to be the outcome in January specifically? You're going to learn who your people are and who had your back and who didn't. What else is going to happen in January? There's something that's going to light a fire under you that lights this passion that you start going after something almost relentlessly till you succeed. So I see a lot of success. I see this fiery aspect of yourself. What do we need to know about February? I feel like something's coming in February. Just going to take it a little bit further, okay? What do we need to know about February regarding this? This fired out. Something's being reciprocated back to you that you once gave or you have coming, okay? It's going to be restored. You're going to have more than enough. So something is coming. I felt like February, so don't be disheartened if January, this month, you start to realize who had your back and who didn't. Coming out of this difficulty in finances, okay? Coming out of this feeling of being left out, because you're going to see your worth. Whoo, I got goosebumps. You're going to see who you really are. And this is just going to light a fire under you, like you're a little firecracker. You're spicy. You're so attractive. And you're going to start tapping into everything you really have that's going to push you forward. I feel like you're going to make something right. Like there's something that whatever you feel like you lost or were cut out of, it's going to be totally replenished in some way or another. But I feel like you're the powerhouse behind this and something is coming to light. And there are people investigating. They're looking into this. And it's coming in fast. Like I said, I feel February, but that's what came through. All right. Hopefully that helped. Sorry guys, I can't keep scrolling or I'm going to lose the questions. Buffalo underdog 1111. I feel them all the time and love keeps me going. Okay, I read that. Good. And now I can get scrolling and try to catch up with you guys. Did I get all? No, we have next week. We wanted to know. Okay, I'm sorry guys. I'm missing some of this conversation. I'm trying to scroll. I'm so glad Reverend's come back here too. Buffalo underdog 1111. That's a good question, Donetta. Okay. And now let me read a little further. Sorry, guys. Donetta says, I removed it because I thought it was silly. Hope I'm not missing something. Oh, your comment? Nothing silly here, my dear. We are all raw and naked and real and non-judgmental at all. If you have something else, I'll catch up as I'm scrolling down. I'm sorry it takes me forever to catch up. Reverend says, I didn't know how much I missed you all. Out of the cave back home. Spirit's given me a dial tone today. Oh my gosh. We're so glad you made it back. Sometimes we have to go into our little hermit mode. You're just wiser now, Reverend. Serena K, keep getting 3s all the time. That's because you're being challenged to speak your truth totally authentically. You're a beautiful, sensitive soul. So when you enter a crowded room, you pick up on all the energies. That's why you probably you get drained if you go in like big crowded spaces. You're being told it's safe to express. You might be feeling things in your throat as well, or your lungs. You're someone who's got a story. You're meant to share it. Serena K, up at 3 a.m. every morning on the dot and go back to sleep every time. I've looked at my phone. The past week, it's been 313 or 333. Another thing, Serena K, if you feel called, go online and type in angel number and whatever the number is you see on the clock, okay? I've done this for our soul family too. Even 752. There's a message for you there from either your future self or angel numbers, but you type in angel number and the numbers you see, there will be a message, okay? That's one way that our spirit guides do talk to us. And Donna says, I see 744 and 44 on the clock all the time. There you go. This is awesome. Donna, you're very connected with your spirit guides. It's so beautiful. Reverend says, Serena, 3 a.m. every damn night. They don't even knock, just boom, wake up. Mine was 3:33 this morning, and I accidentally fell asleep on my couch, which was weird. Donetta says 3:33 the last 2 nights. I'm so glad it's not just me. Wow, that's like that's the hour. Is it between? Guys, correct me if I'm wrong, because I could be wrong. But something about between 3 and 5 in the morning is when that veil is so thin between our spirit world and our dream, our dream land, our dream dimension, whatever you want to call reality, right? That's real moonlight. Thank you. And Serena K, you're lovely. Thank you. Serena K, you're doing brilliant. You guys are brilliant little shining stars, and I'm so glad you're finally starting to pick up on it. Buffalo Underdog 1111 says, Donetta asked about inheritance. Am I right? Oh, limerence. I'm sorry. I honestly, I don't know where my glasses are at this point. I changed everything around in my house. Serena K, am I safe in my home? I keep staying with my... If you don't feel safe in your environment, spirit's urging you to move. Often people, environments, jobs are made so uncomfortable that finally we leave. That's spirit's way of moving us to some new energy. The energy might not commingle with you there. Donetta says, yes, the question, can you discern limerence, an involuntary state of intense, obsessive infatuation with someone from true love when you read someone? I'm sorry, I'm trying to absorb all that. Just hold on a second, guys. Truth, hold on. Can you discern it? Like me doing a reading, you mean? Or when you, I know you guys are definitely connected, whether you guys see it or not, you're very psychic. You can sense when someone has some kind of an intention with you, or if they are obsessive with you. I know you pick up on this. And that's why you sometimes uncomfortably like back away from certain people. Can you discern limerence? What I get personally, if you're asking me if I get spirit sends me images, feelings based on my experience, sometimes words. So I can sense if somebody's feeling delulu and infatuated with somebody, or if somebody truly loves them. There are different levels of it. If that answers your question. Oh, Angel Guides 111 is here. Me too. Donna says, true dat, Reverend. Buffalo Underdog says, I get repeating patterns regularly, sometimes all day. Receipts, clocks, license plates, because you're so connected. This is awesome. You really are, Buffalo Underdog 1111, you are really connected to, you can see patterns. So you're someone who you can go over your whole entire history and see where certain people were connected to other certain people, and where I'm hearing double energy jumped sometimes, right? I don't know if that'll make sense to you. Reverend One Horn says, blush. It's the horn, isn't it? My past grandmother changed the clock in my room the whole time I stayed with my dad. Had to laugh. Proof of spirit. Every 111 and 333. Wow, that's so cool. And Jada Vibes says 1, 2, 3, 4. That's one I see a lot. That means you're progressing, right? Cue my dog. Okay, mister, come here. Thank you. Serena K, keep staying with mom, as in my home alone. I feel unsettled and safe for some reason, because your energy is telling you there's something that doesn't feel right. But I'm going to ask the cards for that one. Enchanted Vibes, I get a lot of mirror numbers too. I do too. I get a lot of those too. 1212 and actually all kinds of different ones, but 1212 lately. And Donetta says, it did answer the question. Thanks. You're welcome. So first I'm going to take a look at next week, okay? Because that was another question. So next week, Spirit, what's coming in? I heard, so hopefully remember, this is like, guys, this is for a collective reading. If it doesn't resonate, kick it the heck out. But I just heard the return of someone. I don't know what that means. I'm going to go deeper. The return of someone. What does that mean, Spirit? You want this one? All right. A test of your boundaries. So it might be somebody coming in that's going to test your boundaries, okay? Just to make sure. Are you sure you're not wishy-washy, all love and light, and that you've got healthy boundaries now that you've learned? Can I try to wiggle my way back into your energy? No, they can't because you've healed. And what they want to do is they want to be able to get in and expand with you to get whatever it is that you've got going on, because you're going through a massive glow up, right? Look at that. But they don't get to. I feel like this is being blocked. They don't get to expand with you. They've got a wake-up call, okay? They're going through judgment. Whoever this is, if someone tries to return from the past, it's spirit saying it's like a test, but not a test. They don't like the word test, but it's showing yourself that you've changed so much. Your version of who you are now is nothing like whatever they last saw of you, okay? You are so much more healed. Enchanted Vibes gets the mirrored numbers. Angel Guide 111. After a dream I had, it changed my life in an amazing way. It got me down the rabbit hole of spiritual awakening stuff. Good for you. Anyway, I tried meditating and it was good, but I heard a very loud female voice. Let's find out what the female voice was. Do you know? You heard a very loud female voice. I just heard that was your future self, but I don't know. Like yelling at yourself. I know that sounds wacko, but there's no wacko in this room, right, guys? A version of you. I just saw an older woman. So when I say a version of you, this could also be an ancestor because it's like similar, like you've had similar lessons. It pertains to some cycle. Gosh, I don't even need these cards, but let's do it anyway. Spirit, I want, please, a card that's going to best represent everything that you just showed me. Show me, please. Show me, please. Wow, that was definitely relevant because it came back out again. Somebody wanting to, it was like not a warning. I'm not trying to scare you, but it was like, like it was passionate about if someone tries to come forward, you do not feel obligated to reunite. That this energy has hopped through our bloodlines for eons. I just heard this is getting pretty deep. If there's something that doesn't resonate you, and also something about, is there a house? Something about a home, a house that you feel might have been taken from you. I'm not sure. But it's going to be replaced or replenished. Okay, somebody's going to come in and help, assist, or give back to you. This was some kind of a cycle that needed to be broken. This is like getting louder in my ear. I hope I'm not missing this whole conversation. Sorry, guys. Remember, tomorrow is 1/11. Yes, a great portal for releasing anything we still hold on to. Exactly, Donna. And that's why we got the sorrow card earlier, I think. Reverend says, Donna, yes, you can learn a subtle discernment that shows the truth. There is not the depth when you reach into the love, if you know what I mean. Cheap candy versus rich chocolate. Well said, Reverend. Love that. Angel Guides 111 saying, don't do it. I stopped meditating after that. Any advice? Saying don't do it. There is never any fear for you meditating, okay? Sometimes we will get interference, and it happens to me too, and I've been doing this for freaking decades. Interference. Energies can interfere and intersect our messages. They always trust your own energy. If something feels right, I don't think you ever need to fear meditation. That is what really connects us to divine. If you feel like it's something that doesn't resonate with you, you can ask for the protection of Archangel Michael to remove any energies that are not serving your highest good. That is very helpful. If something's telling you don't do it, depends on what we're speaking of. If they're warning you that it might not be wise to go hang out with so-and-so, then I feel like I would personally take that as that's probably not a good idea to hang out with so-and-so, okay? What do you guys think? Am I missing something? Am I reading and understanding this correctly? And Donna says 1221 and 1001 is, yeah. When I was growing up, everything had O2 after it. It was really wild. Thank you, Reverend. Donetta says. Reverend says, if awakening doesn't make you want to run away screaming in abject terror, you might not be doing it right. Just saying. Exactly, Reverend. This is not a cakewalk, guys. And that's why I'm so happy that we all meet in this space to share our stories and our understandings and wisdom, to expand each other's brain, to give us something else to consider, because it's not easy, any of this. And you're doing amazing. The fact you're still here, you're beating the system. You're waking up, okay? Enchanted Vibe says, I get that one too, Donna. 1001, and I got 1221 too. That's beautiful. Yeah, those are common, aren't they? I know the 1221 is for sure. Donna, Reverend, that's an awesome, powerful analogy. Yes. Enchanted Vibes, wow. So cool. And Donna says, Enchanted Vibes, love me some numbers. I love the way you guys talk. Enchanted Vibes, question, will I eventually own my own home? Let's look. If you want to, I literally got the, if you want to. Honestly, I don't think any of us can really wrap our head around how powerful we are. We are creating our own reality. So sometimes we create a dog treat. Sometimes we create a deck of cards. Sometimes we create poverty. Sometimes we create stress. Sometimes we create a beautiful mansion on a tropical island. Sometimes, for the longest time, we created some very unhealed individuals. Now we're manifesting soul family, people who resonate. We have the power to choose what we put our focus on. So absolutely, you will definitely do that if that is what you desire. And I don't think anybody is ever going to stop you unless it's you, okay? And that's the truth. That's what's coming through. But let's take a look. Will she own a house? Will Enchanted Vibes own her own home once you let go of the losses? So sometimes we can get fixated on what's been taken and lost, and we're constantly trying to make up. But every time we're looking at it, we're experiencing more of the same cycle. I think we've all experienced this, I'm pretty sure, where we keep going through the same crap, the same kind of people, the same kind of energies, the same kind of crap and misery. And it's because we're focused on it. We're going, can you believe that they did this to me, right? And it happens over and over, because then if somebody else comes and does it. So if we think that we're always going to be wanting to own a home, it will always remain in the wanting and not just allowing us to receive the fact that we are more than worthy of whatever it is we desire, because we are working in light. We are doing the healing work. We are doing and helping others. We are helping ourselves. We're trying to always ever searching for the better version of ourselves. Of course, it's going to have compensation, right? It is your natural birthright to be paid for existing. When you are trying to raise the vibration of this planet, you're co-creating with the very creator themselves. So I see it coming. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Whoa. It came out exactly again, this exact same card. Letting go of the loss, letting go of regret, and just start living in the moment. That the odds of that coming out twice with that many cards, that's, yeah. Spirit says, let it go. Let go of the pain. Give it to your angels. Say, take it off me then. I'm ready to start today. My brand new life, my brand new existence where everything goes my way. Everything. Everything. Damn it. My gosh. Okay. Where are we? Sorry, guys. Buffalo Underdog says, I'm resonating with the house issue. Serena K, thank you for your help. You're welcome. Reverend says, never be afraid to read people and read them deeply. You're not reading minds. You're checking vibe. Yep, their energy. Spirit is melody. Do they sing along, belt out a solo, or croak out of tune? I love that analogy too, Reverend. That's cool. Donetta says, you have great people here. And that's a testament to what a true person you are. Oh, thank you. Thank you for your great energy. So needed these days. We all need it, and that's why we try to meet here as often as we can. Also, Donna, so Conscious Soul 144, or sorry, Conscious Soul 44. I don't know why I keep saying that. Donna has her own channel now also, where she is starting to do lives, and we try to help each other, right? We like, follow, share. We try to go reach each other's lives, and we talk and speak freely in these safe zones. So Dawn is another one, right? And we're all learning that we can all have a social media platform. It costs nothing to do, guys. And I am not techie. And I did it. I did it a year ago, just over a year ago. And I was floundering, and I still make mistakes. And it's safe to do it, to speak our truth and to bring people in that are like-minded into these safe zones, right? It's like our own little neighborhood. Sometimes we'll go to Donna's and knock on her door. Sometimes we'll go to so-and-so's or my place, right? It's a whole new world, and I love it. We're supportive. Okay, where am I? Sorry, guys. Angel Guide 111. My message was supposed to be all in one paragraph, laugh out loud, read it all together. I ran out of space. It's all good. We get the message, right? Donna, Conscious Soul 44 says, I'm loving the vibe tonight. Once again, amazing. Me too. You guys are awesome. Donna says, Donetta, you're in an amazing space. Glad you found it. Aw, you guys are so good to each other. Serena K says, so would you say I am safe at home? I'm guessing you're saying where I currently live till I can move. Is there anything I should know regarding what spirits are there maybe? Well, I'll tell you, I've lived in a lot of haunted houses, especially being psychic and not realizing the extent of it. I just don't speak on it. When I'm there, I do not give them any of my energy at all. And I'm always just respectful of my environment. I've had to get through some crazy places. I don't feed them with my energy. And I always just try to keep my minds clear and happy and uplifting. If you feel uncomfortable in a space, there are lots of things you can do. There's a lot of cleansing. Also, you can wear something on your head to protect your crown chakra from anything getting in or disturbing your peace. I'm sure these guys have other ideas. You could use salt. You could have salt baths. You can just say prayers every night, or however it is that you resonate, right? Say affirmations about how grateful you are that you're surrounded in a loving space, that everything is as it needs to be, or you're grateful that there's so much peace. You can pray for protection from Archangel Michael. There's so many ways until you can get moved. But if you're feeling uncomfortable, you're probably meant to move. That would be my thoughts. Where am I here? Angel Guides 111 was the don't do it. I heard. Was it a warning? Did I do it? Oh, that's is it, or was it a warning, or was it about meditating? It definitely wasn't about meditating. And if it was some energy trying to interfere, because meditating is how we connect to your own guides. So you're meant to do that. And Jenna Vibe says, thank you, Kat. You're so welcome. So I'm going to ask, with the voice, don't do it. To me, it sounds like they're coming forward and, oh, wow. Okay, if I can share for a moment. Sorry, guys. I know I haven't come forward with my whole story, but when I was living for a decade, 9 years, with the most horrific abuse of every kind, I kept getting a spirit coming through saying, I don't belong here. And it was, or you don't belong here. And it was very low and it was very frightening sounding. And I honestly thought it was like something attached to the individual who was abusing me, but it was this voice trying to tell me to leave. It took me 9 years to break through the trauma and to finally leave. But the sound was, I don't belong here, but it was saying, you don't belong here. But it was me, something in me saying this. And it was over and over. So these voices that society says, don't listen to these messages. That's sometimes your future self, your divine team trying to just tell you, don't do that thing, whatever the thing is. But let's find out, what was the thing? That's what I want to know, Spirit. Sorry, guys, I get, kind of verbal diarrhea. I get rambling when I'm channeling and getting messages. But what was the thing that they said, don't do? What is this, Spirit? Wow. Okay. There's somebody who might be holding onto your energy, somebody from the past who doesn't want to let you go. and they might not be coming forward and accepting accountability. Spirit is saying, A, it is not up to you to take accountability for this person. That means you will just wear their karma. So it's not up to you to say, to take anybody back that doesn't want to let you go, that is obsessed, or to have anything to do with anybody who will not accept accountability or apologize for the way they hurt you. This includes family and everything, okay? But if somebody's not coming forward and taking accountability, saying, sorry, I know I hurt you, that was the wrong thing to do, or anything to that, you don't need them in your space. Just because they don't want to let you go doesn't mean you can't break that cord. And there are ways to break cords, to cut cords with energies that don't want to let you go as well. I feel like, so in saying that, sorry, long story, even longer, I feel like if you were considering taking the accountability for something you didn't do, or allowing someone back in that refuses to take accountability or apologize, they're saying don't do it. They're not good for you. They haven't done the healing. That's what I'm getting. I feel that strongly. Chanted vibes, 808. Oh, did I miss that? I got 814 now. 814. Oh my gosh, I should be looking these numbers up. Good catch, Enchanted Vibes. Donetta says, I'm subscribing and going to Donna's page and subscribing there too. Woo! You won't be disappointed. That's awesome, Donetta. And I'm so grateful you're joining all of our little soul family here. Donna says, I'm not technically literate either, but Spirit will and has helped me for sure, along with you, Kat. Yes, we're learning. We're learning and we're going through the growing pains, but we're doing it together and we're learning and skinning our knees together. And that's going to help everything, guys. It really does. Reverend says, I rehabilitate discarnate entities occasionally with prejudice. Oh, goodness. Buffalo Underdog 1111 says, Earth Angel, I started my channel a few months ago, not tech savvy. And I think we have the same name. Oh my God. Well, isn't that wild? Now I got to subscribe to you. Now I've got to subscribe to yours if you've got one going. I don't even have a pen around me to write this. How am I going to remember? I'll remember. I'm going to try to subscribe to you, okay? That's awesome. I'm going to support you back. Donna says, Buffalo Underdog, I will subscribe. Yay! There you go, guys. Donetta, okay, you deleted that. Angel Guides 111 makes sense. Thank you. Awesome. I'm glad it made sense because I don't always know from this end. I just get the messages. Donetta says, I subscribe to Buffalo Underdog 1111 too. Oh, that's great, guys. Love this solidarity. Oh, I know. United we stand, guys, and we are so strong, resilient bunch, and powerful. Buffalo Underdog 111 says, did nearly 6 years with a toxic one. I got all his bad karma, yes. And I kept hearing, you have to get out. Wow, you too, eh? Got my vibrations up and got away in 2024. Oh, I'm so glad you broke free. That is one of the hardest things to do. That is so hard, and you did it. I'm so proud of you. And look at you now, because some of the people that were abused the most or gone through these most toxic situations rise to very powerful beings. Why do you think you were targeted, right? Why do you think they want to stop you? Yeah. Reverend says, Serena, spend some quiet time reminding yourself how powerful you are. Way beyond the story of you. You are divine, celestial, plain human. Exactly. Don't dim that light. Darkness runs from what you are. That is so true. This is a skin suit. It's a borrowed skin suit. What's inside is so powerful and is starting to unlock. And it's going to get more and more. You're going to freak yourself out how amazing you are and how you influence the world. Angel Guide 111 says, can you get possessed during meditation? No, I don't believe so. You're not calling in evil spirits. You're connecting to that space within you, your soul, right? You're connecting to your safe soul, your higher self, which guards over you at all costs, right? This is you in the future. And you're connecting to your divine spirit guides. And you can always ask for the protection of your space from Archangel Michael. He's very protective and powerful. And you can say, just, while I'm trying to find peace and focus on my breathing and meditate, Please keep me totally safe with put a gold light around you. A lot of people do that. Will draw in their mind's eye a beautiful gold light all around you. There's so many ways. You're always protected. Because of your divine purpose, you are divinely protected. And only thing that can hurt you is anything you allow. If you believe it or you allow it or you invite it, which you don't do, you're a beautiful divine light being, right? You are always protected because of your purpose. Coming back to earth here. Sorry, guys. Buffalo Underdog. So cool. Thank you, guys. Enchanted vibes. Most of my karmic relationships or abusive relationships have been like prison sentences. Yes, 10 years plus before I walked off into my sunset. My gosh. You know why? It's because you're so determined and resilient and you believe in love. You believe in the best of everybody. You're very tapped in. So you are picking up and reading psychically their inner child. You see their higher self, their potential. And what we have to learn on our path is how to have healthy boundaries and say, that's great. That's their potential, but they're not there yet. I'm looking at their actions and I see, even though I'm psychic and picking up on what they could be, their higher self, their best version. This is not what they're showing me, and I matter, and I need to protect my own peace, right? So sometimes it takes us a long time because we don't want to give up on anybody like we have been given up on, right? We do not want to abandon anybody like we were abandoned. We do not want to look at the ugliness in somebody because maybe we can see that in ourselves still somewhere. So we tended, before we did the healing, to hold on for too long, to wrap our self-worth on these individuals who were unhealthy and who were playing on this. It's an interesting journey, and I'm so proud of you for everything that you did to free yourself. Buffalo Underdog, amazing, Donna said. I'm going to give you guys so much hearts and love. I think you are so incredible. I know you are. Does anybody else have a question before I jump off here? I don't even like leaving. You guys are so amazing. I love that you're so supportive and loving with each other. So kind, non-judgmental, like powerhouses. We all have the ability to do what we're doing, even more. We haven't even unlocked it all yet. This is going to get good. Ooh, this is going to get good. Okay. Donna says, enchanted vibes, same. When I saw my truth and started loving myself, it was the beginning of my journey 3 years ago. My current relationship is improving, but under observing mode still, because you're so discerning. And once we've been burned enough, we're not overcritical either. But we keep now our mind open to the fact that we've been fooled before out of our kindness of our heart, out of not wanting to see the truth. So we're very cautious. We've got our sword up. We're a little more guarded. And it doesn't take much for us to recognize the red flags now, and we don't ignore them, which was part of our healing journey. Okay, so we can be grateful, even though it was hell, for what we learned from the experiences of our past, because we will no longer allow ourselves to be, our inner child to be subject to that crap again, right? We will not choose that for ourselves. Reverend says, I can assure you, you allow for protection. You are protected. Intent is the currency of the universe. That is true. That is very true. And I think one day that will be the currency that replaces all currency, is the magic of each individual being and the energy. Energy is currency. I love that. Enchanted Vibe says, same, Donna. It's like I don't want to close off the heart completely, but at the same time, I'm not being taken for a ride. Exactly. It's just trusting that now we will not ignore the red flags. So allowing our heart to be open, realizing that you're seeing them on here. Look at all the people that are really good. They're like you. They've been through the same crap, right? They are good people and they've done the healing. But if we always keep our heart closed, thinking everything's going to be horrible, then we're going to stay in isolation. And trust me, the people who operate in lower vibration that have had power over so many people want us operating out of fear. So we stay isolated and we don't hook up with the people that when we do meet, we enhance the vibration. We bring the magic to this world. We change those broken systems and we, bring proper New systems, yes, that serve everybody back into the world, where those who were operating in lower vibration no longer have power then, right? They have no control. That's why you're targeted. That's why I've been targeted. That's why we've had this kind of crap coming at us to slow us down, stop us. Donna says, I'm open to stay if it's right and open to leave if it's not. No more fear. Exactly. And that's how I find I am too. But I also find, and I don't know, maybe I've got resting bitch face, but I find that not a lot of people approach, but I think that's also divine protection, because people can sense when you can see through everything. So the people who are not honest, or who have not done the healing, or who are operating in, ways that are not serving everybody, they don't want it. They don't want to come in. They fear your discernment, right? And that kind of filters a lot of people out, I guess. Enchanted Vibe says, delicate balance, for sure it is. And that's what life is. Everything's balance. Angel Guides 111 says, do you believe in past life? Yes, but we call it past lives. If you look in all my information, I do, I'm actually certified in doing, I'm a hypnotherapist, and I could do past life regression, talk you back into all these different lives. But what they are also, they could be considered different timelines, different versions of you, because there are so many that existed, different dimensions. In this world, we look at it as linear time, right? Because man created linear time. We think time flows like this. But at any given time, you can go back through meditation, connect with your inner child, and actually support them through something very traumatic. And then you'll find that most cases, you will have developed a memory of an imaginary friend that was there, or someone that you don't remember who they were, but they came in and gave you the best hug and were supportive of you, or an angel. Ooh, you remember them as angels, or God was there. It was you going back to nurture your inner child, which I believe that a lot of us are going to learn to adopt this, okay? To come to terms with the fact that people say, well, you can't go back and change history, but you can time travel. Okay, maybe I'm getting too deep on this one session here, one way that we're networking and communicating. But the truth is, yes, we can. And the people in power have been using this for a long time, shifting, but they don't understand it the way, or have the ability to manifest in the way that you do, being so divinely connected and pure of heart. Wow, that was rambling. Sorry, guys. We'll get back to that another day. Okay. So do I believe in past life? Absolutely. We've all incarnated at different times, okay? Reverend One Horn says, there's the fear you need to be full tilt, open heart, scary, vulnerable, freaking naked. Yep. Nothing to take when you know who you are, and nothing to fear because you can't be broken. Exactly. If you're just always authentically yourself, the right ones will align, and the ones who don't resonate, they'll take off. Or you'll quickly feel this sandpaper feeling, like sandpaper across your eyes, and you will just not be there, because you will always want to choose what feels easier. It's not supposed to be hard. It's not supposed to be challenging. We shouldn't have to be fake. And Donna says, I check in with my energy several times a day to see where my energy is at, and then that keeps me balanced. That's a beautiful, disciplined way to do it, Donna. I love that. I would love to be doing that more. I think I do it moment to moment, but I'd love to have more of I'm sitting down and I'm really tapping in to see where my energy's at. I would love to be more disciplined and have specific times where I sit down and meditate. I just find that I'm so engrossed in this path that I feel like moment to moment, it's just become habitually the way I live. So much so that I had to give up a lot of relationships because not many people understand this path, right? Buffalo Underdog 1111 says, for the member who is living with her mom, lived with mine several years in off vibes. Yep. One day there was a huge tower that split us, and it was meant to be because her energy held me back. And love you. Oh, that is beautiful. And that could also be, this is your story, but what I'm feeling is sometimes we lean on people until we're shown their true colors. And we didn't realize, and this is what connects the dots with the pattern recognition, is I think this person was keeping me this way because they needed to feel useful. They were controlling me, right? They needed me to feel like I needed to follow them or lean on them to help with their unhealed wounds, to the point where we became someone that was falling into this unhealed. It's interesting. I won't take it too much further, but okay, sorry guys, here we're Enchanted Vibes. We're deep souls. Yeah, we are. We could talk about anything on here. And I love that. I respect and love that so much about you guys. It feels so good to have a safe space to just, skin our knees together and off the cuff topics. Sometimes I say things out loud and I'll answer myself while I'm saying it. But it feels good to be able to say it out loud because my dog gets really tired of listening to me sometimes. Buffalo Underdog 1111 says, much love and many thanks for this time together. So grateful now for this meeting. I'm in to time travel. Well, sweetest dreams. If you're leaving, is that what you mean? You are into time travel? Good, because we need your input. And I also feel like the dream realm, we'll get on. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. We need a vacation together. We need a vacation, guys. We need to all get together and have some rambling thoughts and share what we know, because this could get amazing and really open things up for us. Reverend One Horn says, beautifully said, Kat, that journey is priceless. And yes, all the woo is true. Magic, time travel, levitation, archangels, forest gnomes. Yes, everything that we were told, right, is that, yeah, void. Lil Debbie Cosmic Brownies. Reverend, you're hilarious. I love that. Conscious Soul 44 Donna says, Buffalo Underdog, me too. I've astral traveled to Venus in a dream. It's a very interesting terrain. Oh, I love that. Donna says, vacation, woo! Like, seriously, get up in the morning, have some coffee with my pals, just talk about anything and share ideas like what our thoughts are, expand our mind. That would be the vacation of a freaking lifetime. People that resonate and even like helping you to open your mind and heart to things. I honestly feel like that would unlock so much for us. I think it's destined. Donna says, the only time I remember astral traveling. Well, that's pretty cool. Then maybe you want to practice it? Is this something you'd want to look into more? Because that sounds pretty wild. Buffalo Underdog 1111, well said. If I get an inheritance soon, I'll buy a place on some land where we can all meet. Promise. You want to hear something, Buffalo Underdog? I had a place. I built it with my bare hands, and these guys know the story. My ex has been enjoying it for 3 years now. It's been listed and tampered with. So I understand about the house thing. It was on acres of land on a lake, and I even bought all the kayaks so that I could have all of the soul family meet there, because that's what Spirit told me to do. But he's been enjoying it, and it hasn't sold, and there's a lot that goes behind that. But I do believe we will find a way to meet no matter what, and I think we will continue to meet, because I think we're going to just absolutely adore sharing space with each other, all of us, and I think this will become something that we share for a long time to come. Donna says, coffee black, baby, I'm hardcore. And Enchanted Vibes, coffee. I love coffee too. It's kind of I can't help it. I love it. And I love how generously thoughtful you are, Buffalo Underdog. That is so sweet. I think we all have that. It's like a win the lottery or get what's coming to us so we can all get each other there, because that would be so magical. Donna says, I'd love to astral travel on purpose, and we'll do it. Do it, girl. You can do anything. Enchanted Vibes. We all hardcore in here. Yes, we are. Why did I split this? Oh, of course, the world. We're meant to travel and be seen and heard all over the world, not just social media. I feel like there's something bigger. I feel like we're going to be invited in some very large spaces where we can share what we learn and expand upon. So don't let anything hold you back. If you feel called to meditate, meditate. If you get called to astral travel, astral travel. If you get weird messages, listen to them. Buffalo Underdog 1111. Sounds beautiful. I want my own retreat for people to come and raise up and heal. We will do it. I agree. We're going to make this happen. I feel like our future self already figured it out and is trying to drop us hints on what else to do. Reverend One Horn. With people building content and all of us sharing our experiences, we could figure out a Zoom style meetup. That might be fun. I agree. And we've talked about this on here. Donna, we bad. Oh, you're so cute. You guys are awesome. Enchanted Vibes. I'm bad to the bone in the best way possible. That's awesome. Donna, Reverend, I've been saying that too. Buffalo Underdog. My lamp has been flickering, you guys. Well, they do. Your beautiful spirit guides take that energy to use it to help manifest, right? That's awesome. I love that. Enchanted Vibes, make them double take. Yes. I think all of us joined together are pretty powerful. We're powerful all on our own, but imagine the more we keep feeding each other, because I don't know about you guys, but I can feel the energy ramp up as soon as we start popping on the comments and we are all in this together. It just goes bam, 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 bam. It's pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to get my butt off here, even though I miss you guys so much. Do you love my long goodbyes? I just keep talking and talking and talking. It's because you are such a beautiful group of people. I love you all so, so much. And I want you to never let anybody talk down to you, okay? Always stand firm. You are special and unique for a reason. It's because you are a natural born leader that will help other people heal. Help them help themselves. It's not we're not gonna carry them on our back. We're gonna help people get the information they need so that they can start to do this too. Even if they find themselves in our lives, even if whatever this is, we're going to keep sharing because we are not meant to be the little sheep. That's not bad, but it's not for us. Enchanted Vibe says, supercharged. Love you guys. OXOX. Aw. Donetta says, I'm so grateful to have found all of you. Well, we're so grateful to find you too. We all have a puzzle piece to the big puzzle. And the more we bring our piece forward and share it with other people, the more we get the big picture. And it's exciting. It's so exciting. Donna, I feel it too. Have a great night, everyone. Love you all truly. Reverend One Horn, we all have different skills, and yet we still all share the same vibe. Yes, love you all, gang. Be good and be safe. We're sending love back. That's beautiful. Donna says, thank you again. Pleasant dreams all. And sweet dreams to all of you. Mwah. And I'll make a post on my YouTube channel, Earth Angel 3811, when I'm doing the next live. And hopefully it doesn't take as long. I think the last one was almost like a week or something. That's way too long for us. Okay, sending you hearts too. Have the sweetest dreams if you're going to bed. Depending where you are in the world, I'm hitting the hay. And I can't wait to see you guys next time. So take care. And Buffalo Underdog 1111 says, sweet dreams on the big picture. Good night, everyone. Yes. Take care and keep shining. I'm so proud of all of you. Thank you. Thanks for sharing.